Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Incineroar, the fire starter for Gen 7. Let's get it, the dark and fire type. Now, I hesitated to do this one last here because, well, we still have another one, but I hesitated to do this because it's just not going to find too much play in the Great League with the meta that we currently do have. And even more so if you get the whole rock, paper, scissors. I mean, at that point, it's like, well, I'll see what I can do. But make sure you give this video a thumbs up for the investment. Again, I really appreciate the support in the last video. Got a few new patrons. If you were not aware, there is a link down below if you do want to support me, and you can be on my friends list. So there's that. I'm horrible at sending gifts, but I'm starting to name everybody who's on my Patreon so I can get to you first. But with that said, we're going to be pairing it up with Venusaur, Shadow Nidoqueen, and then later down the line, Skarmory. So let's see what we have going on here. There was even a battle where it didn't even do anything. I mean, now you're going to be seeing Flame Charge right here, right on the side. We're actually going to use Fire Blast. We use Flame Charge for the last battles. I don't even know if I include those. So I would probably want to check out Flame Charge. Fire Blast is great. With Snarl, it's going to be charging quickly. So pretty neat. All right, let's get into this. First battle, we're going to be met with a Venusaur mirror match. Lovely. As far as these mirror matches are concerned, sometimes it can be a little annoying because it's all about who's going to be calling the right shot. So he shields up the Sludge Bomb. I let it go knowing that we're going to be able to survive. A Frenzy Plant, that's what they're going to go for here. But if they want a double shield, then they're going to have a lot of health on that Venusaur. We survived getting to the Sludge Bomb. Now what I plan to do is go in here and farm down with the Shadow Nidoqueen and see what we can do in the back there. They're going to immediately swap into a Pelipper. Now this is where I would love to have my Stone Edge, of course, but we're going to go ahead and build the illusion to maybe think that we have it. See what happens here. All right, it looks like we didn't really build up too much because I really don't have too much time to mess around with a Pelipper that can farm up energy very fast and spam it with that Weather Ball that's super effective. So we're going to go ahead and just take him out, holding onto that shield. Let's get it. It's got the Incineroar in the back. Like I said, it didn't do anything, and we don't even get to see what's in the back. The back out. Okay. Now, another thing that was happening using this Incineroar, which was kind of just a little bit wacky, was everything was set up for it to sweep at the end. As soon as they saw it, they backed out. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Everybody, do what you got to do. I personally back out too. If it's just like it's over, it's like okay, whatever. But it's like, man, I really wanted to see it sweep up here after the investment. Anyways, we were actually able to get a decent IV one as well for the Great League. Didn't check the rank, but at least it's got lower attack, higher defense, and stamina. Looking good. So what's going on here? So we got a Swampert in here. Okay, let's do what we got to do here. Just gonna keep going with the poison jabs. Or Poison Jab plus Poison Fang. And then we're going to try to farm it down with the Venusaur. Well, not try. We're going to farm it down extremely fast with the Venusaur, right? All right, so waiting for the clock. And they have energy, of course. Hydro Cannon is still going to do damage. Good amount, too, because this Shadow freaking Swampert damn thing is so good, right? So we're going to be seeing that Nidoqueen come back in here, going for the Frenzy Plant. All right, Incineroar, it's all up to you, buddy. What's in the back? Let's see if you're going to be able to pull this one off for us here. Shields are down. We got one shield on our end. It's going to be a Kingdra. All right, so going for the Dark Pulse here. And I'm looking at my health like, you got to be kidding me. Are we actually going to get Dragon Breath down? No, we're not going to take the win there, barely. Able to Snarl down. Let's go. All right, no, there's not really. It's like, what is it going to do? Is it going to show us a good sweep? All right, we'll get to it. Don't worry. We'll get to that. All right, next battle, we're met with a Medicham. They're going to be swapping into Galarian Stunfisk here. Decided to go ahead and just stay here because the Nidoqueen's still going to have a good matchup up against the Medicham, so long as we have a shield to shield up a potential Psychic or Ice Punch. The Venusaur is just going to be able to just spam this Frenzy Plant here, while the Incineroar is going to be taking super effective damage. It's, I should have used Flame Charge, folks. I really should have. I just went with what it recommended on PV Poke, and I just was, yeah. There were so many times where when I did get off the Fire Blast, it was really unnecessary. Anyways, going to go ahead and shield this up here. Going for the double shield, and then, oh man, I guess I didn't have the guts to farm down there. It would be pretty bad if they hit me with a Rock Slide because we want to win the swap here. Even if they are able to get to a charge move first, we're able to at least pick the Pokemon that we can go up against next. Looks like I was trying to swap to catch a Power Punch. That's what I think they're going to throw here. It's an Ice Punch. Okay, that's good. That's all right. That's good. That's good. Going to go ahead and bring in the Nidoqueen here. They're going to be immediately swapping. They got a Bastiodon in the back. And I just panicked. And I swapped into Incineroar. Okay, so we're going to get taken out Incineroar. Putting in that work, folks. Let's go. Hey, I'm trying over here, all right? This game, it just throws in that, you know, the counters. It's like, what are you supposed to do sometimes? When you keep seeing just hard meta and you're trying to use some super spice, so it gets a little difficult. Kommo-o was, I'm going to have to tell you, that was definitely a lot more comfortable to be using for sure, compared to Incineroar, which is going to be ranked like 400 something, so it's not like good anyways, to begin with, okay? It's not horrible, it's a good typing fire and dark, but it just didn't align with me today. Maybe we can get some better battles for Go Battle Day. We'll have to do a bunch of different Pokemon and see what we can get going there, but yeah. When you pick something that's really spicy, it's like the two Pokemon just have to pick up that slack. Next battle met with a Stunfisk, leading with the Venusaur here. I do believe we'll be switching that lead up in a bit because it just started to become a little bit overwhelming. I didn't get a break today. There was no breaks. All right. You know, this is an okay matchup, right? I'm not saying it's a bad one, but I wanted something like, can I just get RPS, please? Please, like for one battle, two battles. So we're going for the Frenzy Plant here, missing a bubble. We'll get both shields out of them. So if they go for Earthquake, it's not going to KO, so we're going to let it go. We will survive. I was worried they're going to snipe me here. And don't think Frenzy Plant's going to be able to quite KO. Yeah, unfortunately not. So what's going to happen is we're just going to let it go. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and bring an Incineroar and farm with a couple of Snarls. We're going to have to shield this up because we're weak to both of the charge moves. Why not bring in Nidoqueen? Because I thought maybe they would try to go for an Earthquake or had one. So they swap into Wigglytuff immediately and locking themselves. So we're going to go ahead and bring out our Nidoqueen. And all right, this looks good. Maybe we're going to actually be able to sweep in the back. And we see a Trevenant. So Incineroar can wall that pretty hard. Shadow Ball is a Shadow Ball at the end of the day. Even if you're a Dark type, that's... unless you're like Umbreon or a Mandibuzz or something like that, Shadow Ball's still going to be hurting you. So bringing in the Incineroar to farm down like, yeah... we got to use it for once. Let's go. And I'm going to go Fire Blast. I don't care if you have 1 HP or 1,000. All right. It's got like 4. No disrespect. I was just fed up, man. I wanted to use this thing. And it was like, okay. At the end, that's so good. Everybody's going to love this thing. All right. Anyways, next battle. Met with a Sableye here. This is an okay matchup for the Venusaur. Frenzy Plant just does so much. Nothing resisted or anything, obviously. But it's just an okay matchup here. Going to be able to get to another Frenzy. Got a little putter lag there. A little putter of a lag. Okay. Surviving barely here. If they want to double shield the Sableye, well, they're going to have no more shields. And they do just that. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Incineroar. Going to have to look out for return. So I don't really mess around. I'm just going to kind of take it out right now before that happens. We have a shield left. Let's see what we can do. Of course, they got a counter Metachamp, and we swap into our Nidoqueen, and then they bring in a Skarmory. And this is exactly what I was talking about. All right, so let's go. Team comp, yeah, I guess we could switch it up, but this Nidoqueen is just so good. Venusaur, have a lot of experience with this, so it's just like, you know, just give it a shot, see what we can do with it. And we're just trying to, you know, do what we can do here. We got one shield left. You can go Fire Fang on this thing, Incineroar, which is, I felt like it was going to be a lot better in certain situations, things that I was just matched up against. But go figure, as soon as I put Fire Fang on it, then, you know, I'm going to want Snarl. It's going to be the better move for me for the Pokemon I go up against. So we get off Fire Blast. Unfortunately, not enough. They go Power Up Punch. We're weak to fighting. I back out, and I'm tilted at that point. Let's keep it moving here, folks. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do. Really do appreciate it. Met with another Sableye. All right, I wonder what's going on here with that poison in the back into that ghost in the front. Curious. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw that. I'm talking like constant same teams. It's like, nah, man. If I switch up this team completely, you're going to see like completely different Pokemon being thrown at you. You guys already know what it is. It's so awesome that you guys are on the same page at this point, so we don't need to keep on bringing it up. Gonna go for the Frenzy Plant here. And it's a little bit of a different situation. They're gonna let it go this time, and that's good because we're gonna go ahead and bring a Nidoqueen. We gotta look out for Psychic, so instead of going for some sort of Earth Power, this is not necessary. We're just gonna go ahead and keep on Poison Fanging this thing. That's just a better play. Now at this point we have to call it. I think we're just gonna go ahead and Psychic. Good call, good call. They still got a shield left, but see, we're lowering their defense. The poison jab's adding up. And what is in the back? Please tell me something Incineroar can handle, because it's been really difficult so far. And it is a Registeel, and there's that example I was talking about. We were going to have a nice Fire Blast time, but unfortunately, not able to do it. Next battle, we're going to be seeing a Wall Rain. Okay, this is not really particularly a good matchup for me. They're going to be able to outpace me for the Icicle Spear. And then the quick move is just doing a lot of damage. It's just, you know, Wall Rain's good, right? Venusaur is also good, but you know, it's not going to be going first. So getting off the first Frenzy Plant, they're getting to another Icicle Spear here. I think we double shield, and it's so bad sometimes to double shield. I mean, it's a good strategy depending upon it. You know, it's just luck. Depending on what's in the bag, you're going to have to just hope that there's something you can counter, right? So we've used both shields at this point. Now we've gotten both of their shields, and I guess that was the point. Bring it in Incineroar. Got some beautiful lag going on here. We're going to get this off before they get to some Earthquake. Then it's all game over for me. I might as well just back out. What you got in the back here? Coming in with the Scrafty. And I'm just like trying to think like, crap, what do I do now? So we get a little bit more energy because we're weak to fighting. Swapping into Nidoqueen, they go for the foul play. They got a Muck in the back, and we get off the Earth Power immediately. Shadow Nidoqueen will one-shot this, no problem. And Scrafty, well, this is, again, Incineroar, I mean, look, it's not doing anything. I'm not saying it's not good, but it just didn't give me any opportunity to have any fun with it today. So obviously when it does get Blast Burn, it's going to be a beast. I mean, Snarl, Blast Burn, yeah, Dark Pulse is just going to be nasty for sure. It's going to be performing a lot better in Ultra League, so we'll have to wait and see, maybe even specific leagues as well. But as far as this meta right now, if you have a good alignment, it can do wonders for you for sure. But otherwise, good luck. So we're met with a Shadow Gramble. That's a pretty nice lead for our Venusaur. They're going to be swapping into Drapion. Now, if they have Aqua Tail, it's GG's. It's not over, but it's not looking good for us here. So now we know they have it. We're going to shield up and start just kind of building illusions as if we're going for the Earth Power. For the first one, let's see if they shield it up. Beautiful. That's perfect. We've got that shield there. I know they're poisoned, but this is going to start adding up because they are Shadow, so it's doing quite a bit of damage. Contemplating if I should shield this or not if we want to win this matchup. I think we're going to just let it go. Yeah. Bring in the Venusaur and farm up. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, not able to get there, so I make the decision to shield this up. Calling it is a crunch, so I guess that's a good call. And they swap and lock themselves. With, is that a Ninetales? Is this that battle? Yes, it is. We go for Sludge Bomb to shield it up. Now, we resist everything. Psyshock, Weather Ball, Solar Beam. Yeah, all of it. So... But here's the thing. Look at Incineroar trying to flex on him. He's like, I know you got nothing. Oh, overheat. Of course, just my freaking luck, right? We're met with an overheat from a Shadow Ninetales. So our Incineroar, again, not able to do anything. Venusaur coming in to pick up the slack up against a Fire Shadow that Incineroar couldn't take care of because we couldn't get to the charge. But are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. And then Venusaur again cleaning up at the end for us with that Gramble. And then again, taking the win. Wow. Incineroar. Love it. Always go up against people that have Psyshock and Weather Ball on their Ninetales. Never overheat. Very rare. Of course. Alright. I'm just being silly, okay? I'm not actually upset. It's just, I wanted to bring you better gameplay, but I know it's just the first time using it, so take it as it is. Is it something you want to invest in? I don't think so. Not quite yet. If you collect candy slowly but surely, you get a good IV1, then you can't. But don't waste your rare candies. Absolutely not. Everything else that we've taken a look at, definitely worth it. Definitely. All right. Anyways, we got... this is fine. We shielded up. Now, that was unnecessary. Yeah, I didn't really need to do that, but I wanted to. I was kind of just messing with them. I was like, nah, I'm going to win. They swap into a Whimsicott. We bring in our Incineroar. And again, quitting at the end when they see it. So there you go. That was my experience with this today. It just intimidates them like that. It's either intimidating them until they quit, or we just hard lose. The story of my life. All right, so here we go. Umbreon. This is, if they have Psychic, it's not good. All right, so let's see what happens. We'll let the first one go through, and it is a foul play. All right, it's fine. Go for another Frenzy here, and I think we let this go. We're gonna want to come in here and shield. Or farm down with, I was contemplating with Incineroar. Alright, we shield this up, we want to farm down, never mind. Okay, looking good here, winning the swap. They come in with a Talonflame. We're going to go... Was that Talonflame? Pretty sure it was. Yeah, okay, so Incineroar's time to shine, I guess. And we still need to look out for a Brave Bird. Okay, that's going to one-shot us. This thing is extremely squishy. So that Brave Bird, there they go. Swapping into a Cresselia, and alright. Are we actually going to be able to see some good gameplay here? Let's get it. So we're going to get off that Dark Pulse, doing a lot of damage. Let's go. Saving the energy for the Talonflame here and bringing in our Nidoqueen. And don't worry, folks. We still got some good battles with it. It's not going to be what you've been seeing the entire time, okay? Alright, so going for the Poison Fang. Bringing in that Talonflame. And we have to rely on the slow registration of the damage of the Incinerate. See if we can take advantage of getting another one through. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh. And we win CMP. Let's freaking go. And this will be taking out the Talonflame. Alright, well at least that's something going for us. Got better attack than Talonflame and taking CMP. And the win. Let's go. Do believe we got a 5-0 here. Actually, pretty crazy. Alright, so can't say, you know... I can't say it didn't help us get the 5-0 because it's on the team, so it obviously did help, but... yeah, so by the way, I do have some new shirts. The algorithm, the truth is out there, and the Spice Sovereigns. So if you want to check those out, go for it. I do have links down below for my Teespring shop. Alright, so let's keep this show going here. Now this trainer is going to get points for being unique, alright? Having fun, and yeah, you're going to see, I'm not going to give it away, but definitely shout out to you. Good stuff, man. Really happy to see people picking something outside of the norm and not just the same old handful. I'm not trying to say anything bad, but it's just so nice when you're trying to test something out and you come across somebody who's, you know, having fun too. I'm not saying everybody else isn't having fun, but yeah, I'll just stop. Everybody got a little upset at me for even bringing that up for whatever reason. Like, look, just have some fun for once. All right, anyways, going in here with Incineroar. And yeah, do you see what's going to happen here? They have a Slowpoke here, XL, and well, this is a Psychic Slowpoke team. It's just a question of which one's going to be in the back here, but it doesn't really matter. Incineroar is going to be good up against all of them, so looking good. Shielding that up. I thought it was going to be some Water Pulse, so yeah. And it is going to be the Poison, okay? And we're going to be able to get out that Dark Pulse and then quick move down. Awesome. Yeah, you know, it's like cool, but it wasn't like a skillful battle on my end. It was just because I had the dark typing. Next battle, we're met with a Hypno. So we got to look out for Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Skarmory's on the team now. Took off the Venusaur. It was doing great. I just needed to switch it up. So we let the first one go through because Skarmory is just an awesome Pokemon in the Great League here. Getting a shield, going for another one. In Incineroar, here's the plan. Okay, beautiful. I was just thinking to myself, if you double shield, I'm gonna farm you down to Funky Town, I swear. Alright. So, we're obviously not gonna farm the whole way because that's kind of like crazy. And we would be wasting energy, so yeah. Letting that go, Shadow Ball just kind of tickling us. We will be maxing out of energy. And here we go. We could have under-tapped here and then farmed up a little bit more, but I said, whatever, let's just take them out. And they got an Obstagoon in the back. So I immediately swap after gaining a little bit more energy and trying to catch a potential cross chop. Beautiful, and we do. Letting it go, and we still have both of our shields while they have none left. So this is going to be a little bit fun here. Finally, let's go Incineroar. It's got all that energy. Let's see what's going to be in the back. With my luck, it's in the Azumarill. Alright, so going to go ahead and try to quick move down. Shielding this up at the expense of a shield. Nidoqueen is just so valuable right now. We're going to have to just hold on to it since we can lower the defense as a Ninetales. And for the grand finale, folks, finally going to get off a Fire Blast. A very unnecessary one on a debuffed Ninetales. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for new notifications on. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.